Hey darlings, in today's video I'm bringing you my review, swatches and a lot of comparisons on the brand new Love Filter lipstick collection by Tilbury. But before we get started, and if you're new here, I hope that you will consider to subscribe to my channel, ring the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. And now, if you want to see more details about this lipstick collection and all the comparisons and all the details, then just keep on watching. Every time the Tilbury comes up with something, I don't give it a second thought and I end up getting it. I really love the style of Tilbury. I mean, it's very simplistic, but it's very elegant, very feminine, very luxurious. And I just like her makeup line. I'm not so crazy about her skincare line, but everything that is makeup, she pulls me in. In fact, I'm wearing right now a bronzer of hers. I did the review, the comparisons and all of that of the bronzers, the Desert Haze Quad. And I mean, just love what she does. And if you don't know, or if you're new here, by the way, welcome to my channel. I'm super happy to have you here, and thank you so much for spending your time with me, to all of you. But I'm also an event planner. I do own a catering business, and I actually work a lot with brides and weddings in general. So to me, when she announced that she was coming out with the Love Filter lipsticks collection, I'm like, oh wow, I mean, it meant so much to me. I know you're going to tell me, well, right now there's no weddings going on. Yes, I understand that, but that doesn't mean that weddings are not going to come up. I mean, like, we had to reschedule many of the weddings, like, change the date and whatnot. And there was a lot of juggling around, but, we have to keep that moment uplifting our couples, that their wedding is going to go on. May not be this year, may not be late this year, it may be next year. That's okay. And in fact, when I plan weddings, usually they hire me a year and a half in advance, because there's a lot of plans to do. Mostly right now with all that social media, Instagram, Pinterest, a lot of couples, they are bombarded with the beauty of like how it looks, this image right here, how to style it and all of that, to do all those beautiful weddings, it takes time. It's not like in a blink of an eye. I mean, I can perhaps make it happen in 6 months, but if you want to, hire the best vendors and the best professionals in the industry, you have to do it ahead of time. So anyhow, here I am, all intrigued about this collection, and who is not a lover of lipsticks? I am a lover of lipsticks, so I decided to get the 3 limited edition Love Filter lipsticks from Tilbury. They are here. They arrived super fast. I actually received them yesterday, and when I'm filming these is Saturday, June 12th. Hopefully I will be able to upload it today, but I just and it seems like it's the weekend, or the week of lipsticks, because yesterday I uploaded the one review video and swatches for House of Siage. So anyhow, I'm just excited. Like I said, I'm a lipstick lover. So it comes in 3 different shades: First Dance, Wedding Bells, and Mrs. Kisses. And this is the box. Let me just show it to you real close. And this is also the matte formula, which I think, I mean, is just the perfect formula for a wedding day, when you are going to be, greeting so many people, giving hugs, giving kisses to your husband. I mean, saying hi to other people. So I think she chose correctly a matte formula. And if you haven't tried the matte formula from Tilbury, it's very comfortable. One of the most long-wearing formulas in the market, and it really glides on so beautifully, and it's not drying too, which I think that's important, because you want to keep your your lips a little bit more plump, looking youthful, looking very nice, smooth, and still be comfortable, not feel like it's heavy and you're drying like a raisin, because that's not the point, right? So going back to the Unicard, I think this is so cute. I don't know if the camera was able to capture this part, but it has 2 cupids holding the heart right here. I mean, it's in silver. I think perhaps right there you can see it. I think it's just Very, very pretty design. Now, right here you will find the shades, and if you can see, it seems like Mrs. Kisses is the lighter shade. Then it comes Wedding Bells, which is more of like a pinkish tone, and then First Dance, which is a little bit more strong, a little bit more like a shade, a little bit more deep, more out there. Is like, okay, my First Dance. I mean, she could have done a lot more for the collection, but I think, I mean, with 3, it's okay. And then perhaps next year, I don't know. Okay, let's open them up and let's start with the lip swatches and let's see how they look. And then after I'm done with the lip swatches, I'm gonna go through comparisons with other Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. And here it is, the component of the lipstick is her classic case. This kind of between a rose gold tone with the CT logo on the top, and the shade that I have here is Mrs. Kisses. Do you see that beautiful velvet print on the bullet lipstick? I just think that's so gorgeous, so beautiful. Mrs. Kisses is a universally flattering golden peachy pink lipstick with a nuanced blend of rosy coral hues for a fresh, natural looking glowing lip look. Wedding Bells, a romantic soft pink. First Dance is a Love Blush Berry Rose hue that's perfect to dial up your lip look from dawn to dusk. And here are all the 3 shade swatches. Okay friends, all done with the swatches, and now let's jump into comparisons. Before I do so, I think I didn't mention to you, but the price of these lipsticks are $34 a piece, just as all of Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. Same price. And also her website, she also has bundles of a lipstick with a lip liner. Now the lip liners are not new, but it's just her recommendation which lipstick will pair well with which lip liner type of thing. Okay, let's jump into comparisons. So I do have a very large lipstick collection in general, and I do have a ton of lipsticks from Charlotte Tilbury. So I had been swatching a lot prior to filming this video, and I will give you the ones that are, you know, they look alike, but I couldn't find anything that is kind of like a duplicate within the brand. So anyhow, let's start first with Mrs. Kisses. So here it is, Mrs. Kisses. Then I have here Glowing Jen. And I'm sure many of you are wondering about Pillow Talk because, you know, it's Pillow Talk, but no, this is, the shade is very different from Pillow Talk too. I think this shade, Mrs. Kisses, is a very unique shade for Charlotte Tilbury. I honestly, I do have a very large collection from Charlotte Tilbury, and I haven't been able to find anything alike to Mrs. Kisses. So that's a lot to say. Let's go now to Wedding Bells. And here it is, Pillow Talk, the original shade. I think Pillow Talk is a little bit more muted. Then I have here Very Victoria. This is a little bit more cooler in tone. Then In Love with Olivia. This has more pink in it. And last, Dance Floor Princess. Now let's compare First Dance and Amazing Amal. And by the way, I do have a review on all the Hot Lips 2 lipsticks. I uploaded it last year, so if you want to go ahead and watch it, that's a good one too. Here I have Walk of Shame. This is a deeper berry tone. Then we have Pillow Talk Medium. So this is Pillow Talk number 2. And let's see, I'm gonna swatch it right here above so you can see it closely. I think this Pillow Talk 2 is a lot darker, not so vibrant, leaning more into the mauve tone, which I particularly like. It looks good on my lips. And then I have here also Bone Girl. There you go, there's Bone Girl. Done with the comparisons and which one is my favorite of all these three. I will say I really love this shade right here, Mrs. Kisses, because I don't have anything like Mrs. Kisses from Charlotte Tilbury. I think this is again a very unique shade for her line. Now Wedding Bells is kind of like my lips but better. It has the hue of my lips, so it doesn't show as much, but it actually perfects my lips. So that will be my second one, and my last one will be First Dance. Now if you are a red lip wearer but you don't want to use red the day of your wedding, and you want, you know, you still want something that is out there that talks about you but it will be a little bit more muted, then First Dance is for you. I mean, the three lipsticks are great, but again, Mrs. Kisses and Wedding Bells, I'm sure, are the ones that I will get the most use out of. And the formula is the same, very consistent. Her Matte Revolution formula, it really feels very nourishing on the lips. It's not super heavy, you know, it's just very soft, lightweight. I like it. I particularly like it a lot. I mean, it's not transfer proof though, so here's a kiss and you will see right there. So that's the only thing. I mean, you will have to reapply it, but it's not much of a hassle because again, they are not so thick that they will, you know, move around too much. They will leave a very light stain on your lips too. So I think it's a really, really good formula. Again, not transfer proof. And talking about that, I know yesterday I uploaded a video for House of Siage and their new summer collection of lipsticks, and a lot of people also say like, I don't care about lipsticks right now because of, you know, that we have to wear masks and all of that. But honestly, you know, like, why to prohibit ourselves of wearing lipstick? There's some really good lipsticks that they are either transfer proof or like these ones right here that they are matte, that, you know, you can still wear and still feel very special. And I think all these lipsticks are very special. And another thing too, if you're thinking, well, a lot of weddings they are right now cancel and whatnot, you know, I think it's very thoughtful if you know a bride and it's in your means to, you know, send her a gift. What a perfect gift, like something like this, something that is, by the way, these lipsticks are limited edition, and I know Charlotte Tilbury, she has a gift wrapping or gift box that you can add on your purchase, and I have one right here. So it comes like this, and hey, Charlotte Tilbury is not paying me for doing this or anything like that. It's not sponsored, but you know, if you ask for a gift box, it comes like this. And what a beautiful thought, maybe to send these lipsticks. Perhaps you can send one for, I don't know, like the bride, the maid of honor, and the mother of the bride, something like that. I think it will be just so pretty and so thoughtful, mostly on these times that a lot of brides, I mean, it's like, at least on my brides, they are all like positive. That's okay, we have another year to plan, everything will be fine, and they are very positive. But I don't know, I just think it's a nice thought because, you know, brides are brides and you always dream of that perfect princess wedding. Anyhow, my friends, this is the wrap of this video. I hope that you really enjoy it, that you find it helpful. I would love to know your comments down below. Have you decided to get any of these lipsticks, or are you gonna pass on them? Which of them do you like? Which you think it looks best on me? And while you're at it and leaving those comments, and if you haven't done so yet, I hope that you don't wait too long and give me the opportunity. Go ahead, subscribe to my channel. It's completely free. You have great content right here, from reviews, first impressions, hauls, I mean, you name it. And do not forget to ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. And if you have a chance, come and follow me on my Instagram. I would love to grow my family there as well. We hit the 1K and I'm just so grateful to you all. I'm just like, yes, we're moving forward, and I'm just so happy about it. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Also share with family and friends, and until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye bye.